Sniper rifles. Probably the most infamous weapon type in Destiny history. They were, and still are, the main source for so many Destiny montages out there. However, at the beginning of Destiny 2, they were kind of put into a weird place. For those of you that remember or played back when Destiny 2 first launched, sniper rifles were actually exclusively put into the power or heavy weapon slot, almost completely negating them from the Crucible entirely. Fast forward to this point in time where we now have the opportunity to use snipers in both the kinetic and energy weapon slots. But which snipers are going to be the best of the best in PvP? Welcome back to the channel, my name is Man of Coal, and today, let's find you the best sniper to use in PvP. A reminder that I do stream on Twitch a couple days a week at twitch.tv/manofcoal. I usually try to stream in the evening on the weekends. That usually seems to me the most consistent time for my broadcasts. I've actually recently upgraded a bunch of my setup, and I love talking about and seeing other people's setups too. If you're interested, follow my channel and turn on the notifications so you know when I go live next. Alright, so the criteria for choosing the snipers on this list are actually pretty similar to the criteria I used during my sniper perks video. I will put that video in the eye in the top right corner right now, as well as in the description for you. The criteria for choosing the best snipers for PvP had to check off 3 boxes for me. The first one, ease of use, or does it have good stats? The second one, can it shut down a super? And 3, can I get good rolls on it? If a sniper was able to check off all 3 boxes for me, it made the list. Granted, there can be a few exceptions made for some of the guns that made the list today, and I will further explain that later on. Let's start with the first sniper on this list, which is the Revoker. The Revoker is the only kinetic sniper to make this list today, and for pretty good reasons. The Revoker makes this list mainly because of its perks and being able to shut down supers. The Revoker is acquired through a Crucible quest from Lord Shaxx and comes with a static roll. A pretty good one at that. The Revoker comes rolled with the always popular Snapshot, as well as its very own unique perk, Reversal of Fortune. Reversal of Fortune is incredible because it basically never lets you run out of sniper ammo. As long as you don't cause any damage with one of your sniper rounds, you automatically get that bullet put back into your magazine. A very nice perk to have, especially in a special ammo economy that requires you to get kills to get special ammo. This high impact sniper is an aggressive frame archetype with an impact rating of 90 and a base range stat of 80. Now, believe it or not, range stats are massively important for all snipers, more so than aim assistance stats. Range on a sniper works in a very unique way. The more range that you have on a sniper, the more aim assistance and quote stickiness that you have at range. It also increases the accuracy and hitbox size at range. So, for example, a sniper that has a range stat of 40 will have significantly less aim assist, accuracy, and feel less sticky than a sniper that has a range stat of 80 like the Revoker. Typically on a sniper, there is a correlation between impact and range. The higher the impact on a sniper, the higher the range. The lower the impact, the lower the range, and so on. Let me know in the comments if you would like me to make a more detailed video about how range works on snipers. Moving on to the next sniper on the list, which is the Twilight Oath. The Twilight Oath is a rapid-fire frame sniper that has a base impact stat of 55 and a base range stat of 34. The reason why Twilight Oath makes the list today is actually for a couple reasons. The first being that you can obtain this weapon by completing a run in the Menagerie. If you are unfamiliar with what the Menagerie is, essentially it is an activity that you can run where you choose what type of loot you want once you complete it, thus allowing you to run it as many times as you want until you get the roll that you desire or until you die. However, the Twilight Oath is the only weapon on this list in which you actually want the curated version of. With Snapshot and Box Breathing as its perks, this weapon instantly becomes lethal in the Crucible. For whatever reason though, you can't get Snapshot as a perk on this weapon unless it is from the curated version. Along with the Revoker, the Twilight Oath has the lowest zoom stat of any sniper in the game with 35, which is another reason why this gun is popular in the Crucible. However, if you are searching for a masterwork to add to this weapon, I highly suggest you go for a range masterwork. As I said earlier, range stats on snipers are incredibly important, and with the Twilight Oath having an embarrassingly low base stat of 34, you will need all the support you can get with perks and masterworks. Still a very strong choice to use in the Crucible due to having the fastest body shot time to kill at 0.43 seconds. The link to the entire damage spreadsheet will be down in the description for you. The next sniper on the list is the energy sniper, Fate Cries Foul. Fate Cries Foul is a sniper that can be obtained by turning in tokens to Lord Shaxx and also, again, by running the Menagerie. Are you sensing a theme here? Having the ability to just farm and farm and farm for your specific god roll is incredibly important when determining what the best snipers to use in the Crucible are. Something unique about Fatecrys Foul is that you can actually pick between either a long zoom or a short zoom scope, with short zooms being the most popular preference. This is the only sniper to my knowledge that lets you do this, which is pretty cool. With rollable perks like Snapshot, Moving Target, and Rampage, this is a very solid choice as a legendary Crucible sniper. Fatecrys Foul actually used to be my go-to sniper before the Menagerie came out, and I was able to grind for the next gun on my list, which is the Beloved. This infamous energy sniper was introduced as a Menagerie-specific loot drop. I guess the main reason this gun is so popular, other than the fact that you can roll both Snapshot and Quick Draw at the same time, is the nostalgic feel. This gun gives former Destiny 1 players everywhere that encapsulating comfort that so many snipers of days past used to give. Beloved's base stats are nothing exceptional, but again, the main reason people grind for this gun for PvP is because of its potential to roll both Snapshot and Quick Draw. If you're like me and lucky enough to have gotten one to drop, you definitely know that this thing is nasty in the Crucible. I mean, there's nothing that even compares to how this gun feels when you've got both perks applied to the gun. Seriously, everyone should be farming for this roll. By having both perks, it allows you to spec for other parts of your loadout too. You don't need to apply any sniper rifle dexterities or ADS modifiers because it's already maxed out from your perks. So now you can focus on applying those hand cannon mods or more grenade specs or whatever you decide you want to complement your build. I will be coming out with a video in the near future that goes over some of the better loadouts to spec for in Destiny 2, so keep an eye out for that. The final sniper to make the list today is a rapid fire frame energy sniper, the Apostate. The Apostate comes with the highest aim assistance based stat roll on the list today with a relatively high 73. Surprisingly enough, the Apostate is a sniper that is new to the Destiny 2 economy, making its entrance with the Shadowkeep expansion. You acquire this gun via the Altar of Sorrows located on the moon. This is actually a pretty solid option to grind for because it can roll some pretty solid sniper perks like Snapshot, Quick Draw, Moving Target, Box Breathing, and even Rangefinder, which, to my knowledge, is the only sniper in the game that can roll Rangefinder? I don't know, let me know down in the comments. Kind of interesting. However, you cannot roll both Snapshot and Quick Draw together as they are both obtained from the same perk slot. Overall, this is a very solid pickup if you're looking for a rapid fire framed sniper. There are a couple snipers that I didn't want to put on the list simply because I've just had little to no experience with them in the game. But I wanted to mention them because I think that they have the potential to be solid PvP snipers, mainly because of the perks you can roll on them. The Tatara Gaze, I think I'm saying that right, is a sniper from the Black Armory that is the same archetype as the Revoker and can roll perks like Snapshot, Quick Draw, Kill Clip, Box Breathing, Rampage, Opening Shot, and Outlaw. Whew. The only knock that I see on paper is the zoom of the scope being a little longer distance, which is 50 compared to the other snipers on this list, which were 35 and 40. The other sniper that I wanted to mention was Bite of the Fox, which you can get from Iron Banner packages. This is also the same archetype as the Revoker and can also roll some solid perks as well. Snapshot, Moving Target, Opening Shot, etc. This actually has a shorter zoom scope at 43. The only reason it's not on my list is because it is a kinetic sniper and I almost always use Revoker if I'm using a kinetic sniper. Just my preference though. I wanted to cap off this video by giving you my tiered list of these weapons. This is totally 100% my opinion, and I'm basing this off of my own playstyle and how much I like the feel of the guns. You may have your own differing opinion, which I would love to hear about in the comments, so please let me know. In the S tier, or superior tier, I have the Revoker and the Beloved. Both are incredibly easy to use snipers, and both have the perks and potential perk combinations that set them apart from the others on this list. In the A tier, I have the Apostate and Fatecrys Foul, and in the B tier, I have Twilight Oath. Again, it all comes down to what sniper feels best for you. If you like being able to shoot your sniper rifle shots quickly in succession, then grind for the Twilight Oath or the Apostate. If you prefer a sniper that hits a little bit harder and you can grind for very specific roles, maybe grind for the Beloved or the Revoker. You do you. You really should get a Beloved with Snapshot and Quick Draw. It's that good. That's going to do it for the video. What sniper are you going to be grinding for now? Another reminder that I do stream on Twitch a couple days a week, usually on the weekends, at twitch.tv/manofcole. My links will be in the description below. If you could all do me a favor and subscribe to the channel, I would be extremely grateful. A positive rating is always appreciated, and as always, we'll see ya.